Good morning, Cancer, and welcome to your reading for the week ahead. This is for week beginning the 19th of August. Before I start, I just wanted to mention that I've got some oracle cards coming next week, or no, actually, hopefully in the next couple of days. And they are angel number oracle cards. Now, I love the angel numbers and I love learning all about the angels. I don't know about you, but I continuously see angel numbers and like 111s and 1414 is a big one for me. And these cards offer an in-depth insight to what those numbers mean and what to look out for. So I can't wait to get those. They really, really do excite me. So we're going to get into your reading. This is the week ahead, as usual, with the general energies, challenges, outcomes, advice, unforeseen. And you had a great reading last week, didn't you? It was absolutely beautiful. And in fact, your reading had the most views on the channel last week for that week. So a lot of Cancerians watching this. So let's get on with this reading. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Cancer and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. General energy for next week. Oh, lovely. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Wands is your opportunity. Knight of Cups is your challenge. You don't see coming the Six of Swords, and your advice is the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Started with two queens already. Is that relevant? I feel like it is. I feel like there's two ladies here. Or two, I shouldn't say ladies. Somebody did comment a couple of weeks ago and said, oh, this is just for a man then, or a woman. It isn't. It's the energies that we're in at the time. So we all display female and male energies within different parts of our lives, days, whatever. So it doesn't mean to say it's a woman or a female. Right, so Queen of Pentacles in your general energy. Now, Cancer, you are obviously a water sign. And so this kind of goes against you, doesn't it? This is more feeling grounded, very in control. She's very resourceful, but that is you too, actually. You're very creative and resourceful. So there's some sort of energy coming in next week that you are needing to be, maybe you need to pull in the purse strings a little bit and look at things a bit more, how you can make the most of what you have got. She's very giving, though, with her finances too. So maybe there's an aspect of you being in a very generous energy next week, but you are very generous, Cancer. Eight of Wands is your opportunity. This is really fast action. This is like things coming at you like at 100 miles an hour, but all good. There's something for you next week where you've been focused on making work, putting plans into action, and it's just like it's all going to go almost like a bow and arrow, you know, where it's been pulled back, and now it's coming like something's coming in very quickly, some decisions, some sort of communication that perhaps you have been waiting for, and then it's a bit like a bus. You wait all day and then three turn up. It's that sort of energy. Your challenge is the Knight of Cups. He is, or this energy is a very loving energy, very giving energy, very romantic. It's almost like saying, and now this is your challenge and it's your sign. It's like saying you can't be in your own skin next week. You have to be a bit more grounded and a bit more resourceful. Yeah, the Knight of Cups is a very giving energy. It's almost like saying, stop giving too much away. you need to rein it in a bit. The Six of Swords is what you don't see coming. And this is moving on to calmer waters, coming out of a, I think this is quite financial for you next week. Something's kind of saying that, you know, if you act like this, it's going to get you out of a little bit of, maybe some of you are in debt, maybe there's a situation at work even that's going to move on for you, but more positively. And then the Queen of Swords is your advice and outcome. And this is look at things very logically, write things down, rise above all the crap that goes on around you. Don't listen to them. Don't bring any emotions into it, which is very hard for you, Cancer, to have to be in this Queen of Swords energy. There could be somebody helping you with this. Should be an air sign, or they would be an air sign, I should say. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It's like somebody there telling you, don't get involved with your heart. Yeah, don't get emotional about this, because everything's going to work fine. Just don't bring emotions into it. Queen of Pentacles then. Why do we have the Queen of Pentacles here, please and thank you for Cancer? What's happening for you? This overall energy of just, yeah, remain grounded. Don't get all, yeah, don't open that heart too much. Knight of Pentacles, interesting. Again, this is like very slow moving energy. It's not you at all. You're going to feel very frustrated next week over something. I do feel it's very financial. There you are, though. You have turned up. You are the Queen of Cups. So the overall energy of next week, I think you're going to feel frustrated that things aren't moving on as quickly as you would like them to. But you have to remain grounded and you have to remain resourceful. Make the most of what you've got. There's a situation that's turned for you. You've got the world. So something has finished. Something's come to a natural end. Again, if it's finances, and it can be that maybe a deal has been done on your house. Maybe there's a contract being signed for a new employment or something like that. But it's not happening overnight. Maybe you need to battle a bit more, be a bit more assertive about the money you're earning at the moment. And then you have the Queen of Cups. So there's 3 queens here now. Now, I used to always go to a lady for my tarot readings. She was absolutely awesome and she was always spot on. And I always remember her saying, if you get 3 queens, it's gossip. So just be aware of that. And she was so right, especially if you get some swords in it too. But so that aside, it's like you've got very mixed emotions coming up next week, but remain grounded. This is the one you need to take the most notice of. Because the Queen of Cups, you are the Queen of Cups. You're giving. You constantly want to give, give, give. But I think you need to rein it in. Now, whether that's reining in the finances or that's just reining in your time and energy and love, is whatever resonates. 8 of Wands is in your opportunity, though. Lovely. Very karmic too. Like what goes around comes around, because the hard work that you've put in is now coming in alignment for you. This is fiery passion. Let's see why you're here, 8 of Wands. Please and thank you. For Cancer. Justice. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. And the Tower. Okay. This is going to bring in an opportunity for things to change. Now, the Tower does often mean a big change, but it can feel like a big change, I guess, if you cannot do what you want to do. You've got to rein it in. There's some sort of change coming in there because you've got the Wheel of Fortune too. It's like, as I said, this is very karmic and this is very karmic. This change is happening because things are naturally moving on to the next stage. Or there's a shift in the energies. And you've got justice. So this is lovely to see with the Tower. It means it's all to bring things into a balance, which is exactly what this is about too. This is about bringing things back into alignment for you. It's all meant to be. Justice can also mean it's very Libran energy, so it's all about fairness, something coming in that makes it all fair again for you, and balancing the finances. Again, it could be financial, something that's coming into balance for you. It could be balancing, what you're, as I say, if this is work related and a pay rise, it could be that, you are, it's just and fair for you to, because you've put in that hard work. Nice to see, as I say, with the Tower moment. In fact, that's 3 major arcanas here. People do worry about a Tower because it can be a really massive shift. But it's always, even if it doesn't feel good, it does always in the end, because this is all about learning lessons too, life lessons. And I know people hate it when you say that because they're like, oh, great, I don't deserve that. But it is all about, and again, that's what the wheel is about. It's about shifting on and learning lessons through it. Knight of Cups is in your challenge. Yeah, keep your emotions out of it. Stop giving so much in your emotions next week. He's your knight in shining armour, clarified by the Queen of Swords. Keep it logical. Keep the emotions out of it. What else? We need 2 more, please and thank you. Definitely you. Oh, 2 came out. There we go. So yeah, the Knight of Cups in your challenge, clarified by the Queen of Swords. Keep it logical. Keep your emotions out of it. This is really what it's about next week for you. Remain grounded. Remain thoughtful in a logical manner. 9 of Cups, I know that's what you want to do. I know you want to throw your cups up in the air and give everything. But this will offer you this satisfaction. That is the challenge for you. Because you are Cancer and you just want to feel like you need to step in and sort a situation out or offer some love, offer your time, your energy, your advice, but you can't. There's something here saying you can't. And it is going to make you feel disappointed. The 4 of Cups. This is a very contemplative energy again. This is kind of like I'm a bit torn now with this. I'm getting a feeling that you're a bit fed up with a relationship and it's a bit of a challenge. You want to express how you're feeling or a situation. It could be at work, something that you love, but you do need to stay in this Queen of Swords energy. Six of Swords is what you're not expecting. It's like the situation is going to move on anyway. So why do we have that? Yeah, we have the Empress. New beginnings, rebirth. Something is no longer going to be, I want to say, that chip on your shoulder. It's kind of going to be relieved. Got Page of Pentacles and, oh my gosh, the 3 of Pentacles again in unforeseen. This is the 4th time that's come out in this position. There is something going on, very collaborative happening for everybody at the moment, where you're not seeing, this is such a massive message, You're not seeing that you do have the love and support around you. And people are showing up and working as a team where you're not expecting it. And they're offering their finances, they're offering their time, their energy to help you. I can't believe that's come out again. And I said it in the last reading too. That was Gemini's reading. So the unforeseen is the situation's going to move on anyway. It's like somebody's going to, I want to say give in, but not give in. Let their guard down, maybe? I don't know if that's you or somebody else. The Three of Pentacles is about working as a team. If this is a work situation, so somebody within your work environment suddenly showing up and you're like, oh, okay. Well, that resolves everything. That makes me feel better. Page of Pentacles, again, is a very studious energy. It's about learning. I'm drawn to this being a work situation again, where there's somebody that perhaps will be learning something new. Maybe there's something that you have to do. You really don't want to do it. And somebody's going to step in and take it on board for you. I don't know. That's a very odd energy to get, which will allow you to get out of that mindset of, oh, I don't know. There's like that chip on. I keep thinking there's a chip on your shoulder about something's niggling at you. And then you've got the Empress, which is absolute the most divine feminine card in the deck. She's creative. She makes things happen in relationships, in every aspect of life. She sees things in a very worldly manner. And this is also a card of starting again. Again, it's like progression. Something's moving on for you. And then your final advice and outcome is the Queen of Swords again. Again, she has appeared in every reading so far. And this is about think things through logically. Keep that emotion out of it. I know you want to, because I can tell by these cards here in your challenge area, you just want to, I don't know, is it, are you, the advice here is to be a bit more guarded. Don't be so open with how you feel. Maybe if there's a vulnerability there. So, Cancer, why do we have the Queen of Swords as advice and outcome? Backed up by the Devil, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Devil energy is can be all about things that don't serve you. So, if you know you're over drinking, overeating, smoking too much, doing something that you know is going to harm you, obviously the advice would be you need to look at that. And you need to look at it logically and do something about it, not just talk about it, but actually put your words into action. This can also feel that you are tied and you feel loyal to somebody or something that doesn't serve you. You just stay in that situation just because. Advice there, obviously, you need to cut those ties because you're not tied. You can walk away. You've got the Eight of Swords here. Again, it's making me feel like you are tied to a situation and you can't walk away. There's some sort of loyalty thing going on here. And Cancer, you are incredibly loyal. And then you have the Ace of Cups. So it's almost like saying you need to cut these ties, get back to how you are. You are this incredibly giving, loving person. But you need to deal with this loyalty issue first, or cut these things that aren't serving you. That's what the Queen of Swords does too. I've completely forgotten to mention that. She cuts people out of her life that don't serve her, and she does it without any emotion. But she does it, she's firm but fair. So there's a situation, a person, an energy that you need to cut to get back to allowing yourself to be that loving, giving person again. because you're having to rein that in a little bit for some reason. Let's see what the Gateway Oracle cards have to say here. What other message is there for Cancer, please and thank you, from the universe? What else do Cancer need to know? Please and thank you. It says launching your journey. I suppose it is a new journey if you have to think things from a different perspective. I'm an intrepid traveller sailing forth into the universe. Let's get my little book. Oh my gosh, I do that every time. Like, just straight to the page. I love that. They want me to do it as quickly as possible and to get it out to you. The universe wants you to know, where have you always wanted to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is the time to make it happen. Launch yourself forward and explore the world around you. However, before any journey, inner or outer, take time to prepare for the adventure ahead. Know where you are and where you want to go. How will you get there? What steps are necessary in order to take this leap? Have a clear vision, but also be prepared for the unexpected and allow the journey to bring as much joy as the destination. Very nice. So I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget, I've got the Angel Oracle cards coming next week for next week's reading. If you do see any signs, synchronicities over the coming days, coming weeks, let me know. Just comment below. I can have a look into it for you and just let's try and interpret it. It's a bit like interpreting your dreams. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, Cancer. As always, I absolutely loved it, and I thank you so much for being here. I'll see you soon. Take care. Thank you.